Hey guys, so today I have swatches of the Holo Taco 4th anniversary collection. This is a retro themed collection of 5 semi-translucent jelly polishes with holographic glitter inside. The collector's box sold out on me yesterday while I was working on this video, but the polishes are still available, so I will link the Holo Taco website down below where you guys can check these out, and I will get into the swatches. There is also a retro on the go bag that's available separately that came out with this collection, which is really cool, bright neon, and I was surprised to find this pretty solid foam insert in it that is shaped perfectly to hold Holo Taco bottles. There is a special box design for this collection as well, so that's what the box looks like. The first polish is called High Def, and this is described as a bright yellow jelly with scattered holographic. So this is a jelly, and it's a yellow jelly at that, so it is going to be sheer by design, and a little more sheer due to the color. There is a good amount of glitter in here. You really can't pack a yellow polish with silver glitter, or else the color will go gray. It does start to build on that second coat, but it is going to remain sheer all the way through. Again, these are jellies, and they are meant to be more translucent. You can still see my nail line a bit here on the third coat, but the color and the glitter did build up pretty nicely. This is glitter, so it is going to dry textured, and it will be more difficult to remove if you're not using anything like a peel-off base coat. So that is 3 coats of High Def. The next polish is called Box Office Bomb, and this is described as a bright orange jelly with scattered holographic. Also sheer, also a jelly. I might go through these kind of quickly because they are the same formula, just in different colors. Formula is really good. They apply really nicely. There's not too much glitter in there, so they're not too thick, and they apply very evenly, which is really important in a sheer polish. This one started to build really well on the second coat. It is a darker color. I think the yellow is probably going to be the most problematic as far as coverage goes if what you're looking for is a more opaque polish, but that's not what these are. Still a little bit sheer on that third coat, can still see some nail line, but not too bad at all. So that is 3 coats of Box Office Bomb. The next polish is called Life in Plastic, and this is described as a bright pink jelly with scattered holographic. If I sound a little rough, it's an allergy day. So I had surprising color payoff from this one. It is a jelly, it's still a little bit sheer, but after the last two, I was expecting this to be more sheer than it was. I was pretty happy with this, especially how it started to build up in that second coat. I got really good bright pink out of it. It was as opaque in 2 coats as Box Office Bomb was in 3 coats. Also, I know that I have taken a giant dump on Holo Taco brushes in the past, but I didn't find any issues with these. I wasn't like actively studying the brushes for issues, but I didn't come across anything glaring either. This covered really well in 3 coats, a little bit of nail line showing, but you really had to look for it. So that is 3 coats of Life in Plastic. The next polish is called Be Kind Rewind, and this is described as a bright blue jelly with scattered holographic. Another slightly more sheer jelly, good amount of glitter in here, applies very evenly just like all the rest, and really good formula. It builds really well on the second coat. It is still translucent, it is a jelly. I'm kind of just trying to talk at this point to keep the swatch on the screen longer because this is the same as the other polishes and I don't have a ton to say. Color builds pretty well on that third coat as well as the coverage. You can still see a little bit of nail line, but it's not terrible. I think if you have longer nails or a wider nail line though, you will see that a lot more. So that is 3 coats of Be Kind Rewind. And the last polish is called Anti-Hero, and this is described as a bright purple jelly polish with scattered holographic. Sheer on the first coat, just like the others. It is very even and has a really good formula. The really good thing about these being so even is that if you're after a more translucent look, then you can just build up one, well, I guess you're not building up one coat, or build up 2 coats, or go all the way to 3 or beyond, depending on your patience, and you can get a slightly different look out of it, just depending on what you're going for. Builds up well on that second and third coat, just again, a little bit of nail line showing, but not super obvious. And this goes for all the polishes in this collection. You will want a good thick top coat to smooth that glitter out. It's not the worst or the chunkiest of glitter, but you will have some texture. So that is 3 coats of Anti-Hero. So Life in Plastic is going to be my favorite. I like the color and I also really like the coverage. I'm not 100% on board still with the sheer jellies trend. I can appreciate them, but I'm not really on the ship. So this had just enough coverage to keep me happy. So that is the Holo Taco 4th anniversary collection. Again, I will link the Holo Taco website down below where you guys can check these out. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I will talk to you later.